They are facing early elimination, Deej. This is Lionel Messi. This is a legend of the sport. This guy's won a lot of things. If Argentina goes out next Tuesday in the first round, what does this do to his legacy?
It hurts it. It has to. I mean, he's arguably, and this conversation splits households, arguably the greatest player of his generation. No, Neymar, you're not in the conversation. It's Messi and it's Cristiano. And when you hold them up, let's say it's a tie domestically, what they've done in La Liga. When you hold them up internationally,
I'll give you that.
Let's just say, for argument's sake, if you hold them up internationally, it's not close. And there is this argument, well, you can't hold that against him, his country, who's he playing with? I'm sorry, when these guys first started playing senior level international football, it's not like Portugal was rolling through studs. Messi on the world stage plays with a lot of great first-class players, and the fact that he hasn't been able to drag his team to lift a trophy, he hasn't been able to drag a team the way Ronaldo has so far in this tournament. I think it hurts his legacy. It can't. And as brilliant as he is as a player, this is a massive blemish on his resume.
Couple things from today that no one's going to talk about, but we should talk about. Lionel Messi's teammates are a joke. Some of the guys up front, in Gonzalo Higuain and Kun Agüero, they have no midfield to speak of. They need a lot of good players around them too. And Messi's going to take a lot of the heat. The back four for Argentina were a mess. Their manager, the best part of his game today were the tats.
Yeah, tatted up.
Tatted
Two sleeves.
Two sleeves.
People are still doing that.
That Argentina team is a joke, all right? And aside from Messi, it is a complete joke. A lot of big-name guys were a little overrated. I think Kun Agüero is a little overrated. Second thing, congratulations to Croatia. That was a masterclass. They're defensively in the midfield, they gave them no space. Luka Modric is playing the best soccer I've ever seen him play in his life. Maybe this is the dark horse here for Croatia. I'm going to give Croatia some love. They are well on their way, and they could do some damage in the round of 16 and beyond. Messi. Here's the fraud element of Messi that no one wants to talk about. And I said fraud. Domestically, he's won everything there is to win at Barcelona.
Yeah.
And he started Barcelona, what, 13?
Yeah.
He's won everything there is to win. Here's how you know what Messi's about. When they were winning the best things at Barcelona, it was Messi, was Xavi, Iniesta, David Villa. That was a team. When they would break from 2008 on and go their separate ways for major tournaments, Xavi and Iniesta and David Villa and all those Spanish guys from Barca were winning tournaments.
3 in a row.
Euro 2008, World Cup 2010, Euro 2012.
Good math.
Messi, the second he steps on a field without that core, is average. And you have seen it in Copa Americas. You have seen it in World Cups. He's now gone 675 straight minutes without scoring a World Cup goal because Xavi's not there, because Iniesta's not there, because David Villa's not there. And the best players I've ever seen in my life can play with anybody. Cristiano Ronaldo can play with any. Michael Carrick sucks. Darren Fletcher sucks.
Why are you stabbing Michael Carrick?
I'm making a point. I'm making a point that Ronaldo didn't have Xavi. Ronaldo didn't have Iniesta. Zinedine Zidane could play with anybody. And he did it constantly at Juventus, for France, Real Madrid, scoring in the final at Hampden Park in Scotland. He could play with anyone. Ronaldo, fat Ronaldo from Brazil, could play with anybody and win. That's greatness. That's a GOAT. That's a guy you respect. Fraud. He's been a fraud internationally since he started his career, and we're seeing it really come to the surface now. He's not the same guy when he leaves Camp Nou. That has been proven over and over and over again. I'm not mad at him for playing with great guys at Barca. That's not his fault. But this GOAT discussion dies today. It's over. I don't want to hear it. I'm not bringing it up. I'm not retweeting it. It's done. Ronaldo is the greatest player I've ever seen in my life. This guy was on a good team with good players. Domestically, not so much with Argentina. This ends today.